Welcome back to Myst. So we have one final age, which is, if I can find it here, yes it is. Some of the writing is faded away. Oh no. Ah, okay. So I got to take a picture of this. So, I am terrible. I'm not a musician, okay? So you're going to see how that's going to play out here. Quite literally. Alright, so in order to get that, so I can't remember, is it this one? Or this one? Oh, which by the way, that should be all of the switches, which means if we go over there to gearbox and we turn that one off, something should happen. But first I need to see which keys I have to, I think it's going to be that one. Okay, so it's that. All right. $54 volts. Okay. And you will see what it's talking about here shortly. So we need to go here first. Generator room. All right, so we have to push an assortment of buttons and we have to get 54 volts. 52 volts. Yeah, 52. If we go over that, it overloads, obviously. Then we got to go out and reset it, and I really hope we don't have to do that. So, all right, so so what we can do is we can just press these buttons on and off one at a time. We can get an assortment of what buttons do what. So that one, okay, so let's start at the top. All right, so top one is 10. That's 1. All right, there we go, 52. Now, yeah, you hear the electric running through the line. Don't touch it. Do I have to flip the switch? I don't think I need to. Pretty sure that's only if you, Pretty sure that's only if you overload it. Well, I guess we'll find out. What is happening? Why is this not working? It's 52, isn't it? Pretty sure it was 52. 54. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on, let me go fix it. There we go. Okay. Now we should be at the right power. Now the door should open. There we go. Okay, so the keyboard diagram we saw. This is where it comes into play. So I have to, this is the part where I was saying I'm not a musician. I am completely horrible at this. But I have a picture of the diagram here, so I have to start from 1 and work my way all the way to 5. And basically 1 through 5, I have to match the tone of the keys with this. Again, I'm not a musician. I don't have that musical ear like musicians do. So I'm probably going to be terrible at this. So to spare you guys the torture of having to listen to this, I'm just going to cut to the parts where I get it right. Here we go. Actually managed to solve that a little bit quicker than I thought I would. Okay. Let's go. All right, so our goal is to get in here. But in order to do that, these locations here. Oh, hey. Pound of water. So we're literally going by sounds in this age. Everything is by sound. We have to locate every one of these microphone spots, like this one here. Clock tower. Fire. Or, I guess, chasm. Oh, hey. Crystal. Kind of an eerie sound, to be honest. wind. Alright, so I have to line up the camera with all the locations. So like wind is lined up with wind. I've got to do the same thing with all four of these, and there's a reason for it. Okay, so now that we've got them all lined up, we press this button here. And just to save myself a pain and hassle for later, wind, crystal, clock, water, chasm. Okay, so it just gave us the combination. What combination? Well, you remember that door I said that was our goal to get into? Well, it turns out the combination is the sounds. Now, I remember as a child, this age was not only almost impossible to get into, but also it was impossible to get out because I just, for the life of me, did not understand the concept of taking notes. My father, on the other hand, who I played this game with, he was smart enough to understand, hey, you got to take notes for a game like this. So like he had like a little notepad that he wrote down on trying to solve some of this stuff. So, all right, so number one is, it's wind. Alright, and then crystal and clock. There we go, and then water. And lastly, chasm. Voila. All right, now, as a kid, this was the furthest I ever got. I was never able to get out of here. Ooh, this place sounds eerie as can be. Okay. Creepy, 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 creepy. Okay. All right. Do you remember me mentioning back when we were in the mechanical age that we had to take notes on sounds that indicated direction? Well, this is that puzzle that I made mention of. This is going to be a pretty lengthy track. Let us begin. Ding is north. Yes. So every time we come to a stop, it's going to give us a sound to tell us which direction we need to go to get out of here. Spring, so that's west. And yes, there will be a combination of two sounds eventually. Another spring, so west. Another spring, so onward. Ding, so we gotta go north. Okay, we are going north. All right. Keep going north, okay? His is east, so okay. I don't remember it being this straightforward. Did I just get lucky? Oh, wait a minute. It's a hiss and a ding, so we need to go northeast. Told you there was going to be a combination of two at some point. Ah, so now it's going to, yeah. So hiss and ding, so yeah, northeast. Apparently, okay, apparently it's not going to be that complicated. Yes, as a kid, this threw me off something fierce, but it's only because I didn't know what the noises meant. Oh wow, we reached our destination. Okay, we're done. Ooh. Cool. That's awesome, but it's got to be incredibly hot in here. That's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the final age. So let's turn in these pages and let's see what they have to say.
Finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Cirrus. I trust that from your explorations, you've become convinced that my is I who am wrongly imprisoned here.
Ah,
Imprisoned by my father.
my mouse doesn't want to cooperate with me. I apologize.
Know who you are, or how you came to this island. But I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was Father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was here in this room, on this island named Myst, that he housed most of these books. But such a waste. By now, you have surely discovered that Akinar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Why? Our father was always watchful of our exploration, grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the mystic books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late. He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Akinar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty. To discover the truth, our father embarked on one final journey. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way, leaving me, an innocent victim, trapped forever. But now, you are here to release me. Listen carefully. You must find one more page, and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves in this library which is mostly burned, but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158. Recreate the door of the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released. And able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him. There is another one. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever. Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will be face to face.
Okay. 158, he said, in one of those books. But first, let's listen to Akinar's plea.
Hello, I'm Akinar. I'm glad to see that you have returned to help me escape from my wrongful imprisonment. It was Cirrus who did this to me. Cirrus, my wicked brother. Do not listen to him. I warn you. I warn you again. He is a liar. Do not be persuaded by his evil lies. Do not release him. He killed my father. He will kill you. It began when my brother Cirrus began to lust for riches. He stole from the ages of Myst. He hoarded up riches for himself. While Father slept away his watchfulness. My sick brother secretly pronounced himself king. King of the ages of Myst, he said. He began to look upon me in disgust. His lowly brother. I hated him. And then Cirrus began to destroy the ages of Myst. He burned their forests. He tore down their structures. He flooded their lands. He murdered their inhabitants. He completely destroyed all but 4 of the ages. Of course, I had to warn my father. And when I finally found him, there was Cirrus also, talking cleverly with the lying tongue of a serpent. He convinced Father that it was I who had destroyed the ages. He convinced Father that it was I who was greedy for wealth and plunder. And as Cirrus dealt the final blow, he tricked Father into believing that I was the murderer. But Cirrus did not deal as fast a blow as he had planned, and his father died a slow death. He at last doubted my brother's clever lies. And so, in dying, Father imprisoned us both, unsure from which of us the blow had come. I swear to you, what I say is the truth. Release me. You must release me. My brother is a deceitful liar and deserves punishment. I only wish vengeance for my dear father's wrongful murder. Believe me. You must only recover 1 additional page to release me from this prison. It is the easiest to find. Go to the bookshelf that's in this library. On the far side of the middle shelf, there's a burned book, which is different from the other burned books. This book is filled with patterns. Find pattern 158. Mimic its design on the panel in the fireplace. Doing this will bring you to the last blue page. Remember, don't take the red page. Take only the blue page and return it quickly to me. Oh, and do not touch the green book. It is a clever trap to imprison those who have not been warned. Do not be tempted, for you will rot and die, imprisoned as I am. I tell you, if you follow my instructions, it will be well worth your while. I promise you that. Go. Go.
All right. Middle shelf on the far side. Oh, it's not on the far side, but okay. Oh, and it takes us right to 158. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take a picture of that. Click. Okay. So, we have to mimic this pattern in the fireplace. Yes. Oh, well, that's neat. Used to be just a plain canvas and you had to kind of make sure you clicked in the right spot. But this really helps out. Okay, so boom, boom. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. Boom, boom. Boom. Hey. All right, there's the green book they were talking about. So let's go ahead and grab both pages and all right, so actually do that now. All right. Which one do we think is telling us the truth? Well, the chance. I choose Cirrus.
Oh, yes. Yes. I'm free. Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing. You stupid fool.
I knew it.
It looks like perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page. Oh no. I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it. I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're into books. The library looks much the same as I left it. Wagner! Oh. Goodbye.
Oh no. Okay, that was a little time consuming, but okay. Well, it turns out Cirrus was the liar. So let's give Akinar a try. Really, they're not both evil, are they? Oh no. Not again! Not again!
Oh, yes. I feel alive. How do you feel, my friend? Oh, and what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for. Oops. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Oh, yes. Ooh. Cirrus. Cirrus. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. Oh no. Yes. Yes. You lose.
Well, crap. Okay, now that we've been duped twice, let's see what's going on with this green book.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here, Dunny, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I feel you met my sons, Cirrus and Akinar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island in my library.
Oh, yeah.
My library. Oh, it contains my works, my many books. Many books that linked me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over-greedy explorers that might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons, Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged for access to those books, and of course, I denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. They used their own mother. Oh, my dear Catherine, to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
Okay. Now, you can go there, but to save a little bit of time, I'm not going to do that. Essentially, what happens if you go there without the page that he asks for, he gets fairly angry and disappointed and basically tells you, welcome to Dunny, because now you're trapped there with him with no way out. So, we need to do what the note suggested, and we have all the switches turned on, and it said to turn this one off. Oh, there it is. In the original, this little, this front panel here actually opened up, but oh well. But also in the original, the one that was the correct one every time was that one. It wasn't any of the other ones, it was always that one. So it is pretty cool that they added a randomization mechanic in here where they changed it up. Alright, into the fireplace one last time.
Oh, have you found the missing page? Oh, come. Come on then.
Welcome to Dunny. Or what's left of it, sadly. So it turns out there's a little prequel book called The Book of Atris. Kind of tells the story of Atris's origins and about the Dunny and what happens here and why this place kind of looks in ruin. I have that book.
My friend, you've returned. And the page. Did you bring the page? You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make. My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
I like how his hair was the last thing to go. Okay. We can't really do anything here, but we can explore around a little bit. Just kind of take a look at the room. This place is completely sealed off, unfortunately.
It is done. I have many questions for you, my friend, but my writing cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife, Catherine, is now being held hostage. Oh, and a reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst and the books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope you find your exploration satisfying. You'll no longer have my sons to deal with. Oh, and one more thing. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever imagine. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Until that point, I'm afraid you'll enjoy the explorations from my library on Myst. Thank you. The book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.
So we're essentially welcome to stay here with Atris, and we're given free reign of Myst. My friend, now that you have seen the destruction wrought by Cirrus and Akinar, you no doubt have a very specific idea of who they were, greedy, envious, hateful men. But there is one more page to turn, one last age where I hope you might see them as I did, as my sons, Atris. Rime. I know where that's at. That little zigzag pattern looked familiar. Yeah. Look at that. Oh. Ooh. Another age. Rime. Yay, it's freezing here. Whoa. Okay. Why is there creepy noises? Ooh. There's whales out there. That's cool. Oh. There we go. That's still stuck. There we go. Science. Akinar's journals. Oh. This. Okay. All right, so I guess the colors do come into play. The only question is, how and why? Ooh. That was, oh, it changed the sky. Oh. Well, that's okay. That's cool. That is really freaking cool, dude. That is pretty. So you can, okay, so you can make your own auroral, oh God, I can't say it. The Borealis, the Northern Lights. You can make your own version of the Northern Lights. That is cool. Okay, but I'm sure there's actually a, ooh, what's this? Oh, hello. Oh, that's awesome. That is really cool. I like that. Oh, check it out. This is so neat. So what do I do if I need to get out of here? Oh, there's the book right there. Okay. It must be Catherine and the two boys. Huh. Okay, so I did some digging just to see if there was anything I could do, like if there was anything like as far as like a combination up top, and it turns out no. It's literally just you set it to whatever you want to get all the different cool colors. It's supposed to be a reference to frequency combinations that will be occurring in the other games. So that is literally all we have to do here, so we can head back. And that is it. That is Myst. We now have the whole thing to ourselves. Thank you all so much for joining me on this little journey and a little flashback to the past. Again, I went through this because it was one of my favorite games I ever played with my dad back when I was a kid, so It was a real pleasure coming back to this. I appreciate everybody for being here. And if you would like to see me play Riven, which is the sequel to this, let me know. I'll be more than happy to get back to that too. It's a way more complicated, way longer than this one is, but I still enjoy it. So if you want to see that, let me know in the comments down below and we'll see about doing that. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Be sure to hit that like button, and if you're new, please subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.